So add up to 3 exclusive bonuses. So this is where it really gets fun. So you're going to add exclusive bonuses that you don't normally add. Exclusive bonuses, something additional. You know what I mean? So let's get this party started right, because we got a lot to cover today. I'm really excited to talk about creating a holiday package. I wanted to discuss how to put together a Black Friday deal, right? People like to buy, they just don't like being sold. Write that down. People like to buy, they just don't like being sold. Okay? So you got to make them excited to want to buy. And that's what we're doing with this Black Friday offer. Make sense? All right, go ahead and put make. So add up to 3 exclusive bonuses. So this is where it really gets fun. So you're going to add exclusive bonuses that you don't normally add. Exclusive bonuses, something additional that you won't typically add, but you're adding it now, you know, obviously because of the holiday offer, in this case, the Black Friday offer. So there's a few different categories. We're gonna look at this as. Okay. So we're gonna do, so the very first category is gonna be, let's go here. And these are types of bonuses you can add on top of your executive offer. First one is going to be additional products. Additional products. So additional products may look like, it might look like, let's say, a care package. Depending on what your offer is, you can offer some type of care package, or maybe some type of like, you know, I don't care if it's like a gift basket. It could be as simple as that. It could be, you can do, maybe you wrote a book. Anybody here an author, wrote a book or have a book? Well, why not add that book as part of your offer for Black Friday? What else? What's another product? You can have a online course or masterclass. Why not add an online course? Maybe you've done like a little mini course before, or maybe it's not a course, but maybe you've done like a 3-part video series. Or for example, Michael does webinars. I don't see why you can't take a certain number of those webinars that you've done, right, and say, hey, I got a 3-part course or 3-part webinar series that, and you kind of just package it up as one and just say, I got a 3-part webinar series that I'll give you in addition to, boom. Right? There's no reason why you couldn't package that, right? So I'll say like a series. These are all additional Black Friday bonuses you can give on top of your executive offer. How about event tickets? Anybody wants to do a live event one day for your people? Right? Well, why not offer them event tickets? What? That'd be dope, right? Maybe you give them some event tickets. I've done that in the past before, right? Maybe it was a boot camp, you know, our tickets are hundreds of dollars. They go up to hundreds of dollars, right? Why not give 1 or 2 tickets away for an event? And this other one, and these are just some examples, by the way. So this is not an exhaustive list. These are just some of the core examples that I usually see. An OPP. OPP stands for other people's products. Other people's products. I don't see any reason why there's so many of us that's part of this group and we're all looking to serve, and, you know, Deshante doesn't get with Crystal since they both empower women, and they say, okay, what can you offer? Okay, well, you focus more on this, so maybe would you mind giving, you know, a month free of coaching, boom, on this topic? Okay, cool, and I can give a month free on that. or I can give this part, or maybe you've done a course or training, or you have some type of product, or maybe it's a book from somebody else. Category 2 for bonuses for your holiday offer could also be services, right? So what type of services could you offer? Right? You could do one-on-one coaching. So maybe you currently do group coaching. Matter of fact, put in the chat right now, do you do one-on-one coaching or do you do group coaching? What type of coaching do you do? Like in terms of like your core offer, are people walking into a one-on-one or are they walking into group coaching? Yep, David says one-on-one, Michael group, yeah, Shannon group, yeah, Drew one-on-one, Ron one-on-one, Marcy both, right? So maybe if you offer group as the initial, maybe you could say on top of group, I usually charge for group, but you know what? I'm gonna give you an additional X amount of weeks of one-on-one coaching. I don't see why people wouldn't jump all over that. Or maybe you can give them group. Maybe you could do like a monthly group coaching situation. So maybe you do one-on-one coaching, but you say, you know what? I'm gonna give you an additional 90 days. I'm gonna give you additional 3 months of just group coaching. So I actually have a whole separate group program, and I'll give you 3 months of access, complimentary, just as a bonus, just as a Black Friday bonus. Okay, so these additional services. Check this out. Some of y'all are gonna love this. Another thing that you could do is you can give additional weeks of coaching. Additional weeks of coaching. So maybe your coaching program initially is 12 weeks. Well, I don't see why you couldn't give them an extra 4 weeks, 5 weeks. If you really want to go crazy, 8 weeks. Give them an addition. If you just getting started and you trying to make it super sexy, I'm gonna pay for 12 weeks. So I give you 12 weeks for the program. And if you buy this week of Black Friday, I'll give you an additional 12 weeks for free. Tell me that. I see Michael going, right? You gotta make it sexy. So I don't see why you couldn't give another X amount of weeks of additional coaching. Okay. What else can we do in terms of services? Maybe we could do done for you. Right? So maybe there's a certain part of your coaching program where you can actually do things for them, right? So done for you services is, so remember, we're in as coaches, we're like, ours is typically, and you might have components of it, but it's typically done with you, right? So you can start adding done for you components. So for example, if I wanted to start doing done for you components for coaches, I would say, I will get the leads for you, right? I would send the DMs for you. I would do the phone calls. I would do the sales calls for you. You feel what I'm saying? There's certain aspects. I will create your landing pages for you, or I will create your ads for you, depending on what part of the process you're in, right? I can say, you know what? I'm going to set up, all of, your back end, or I'm going to set up your emails, or right? So whatever you offer, maybe there's a certain component that you can add to it that's done for you. This is the third thing that you can add. And this one is utility. Utility. All utility means is something that includes something that is either beneficial or useful. Something that's beneficial or useful. So beneficial or useful could mean, let's say, and we'll get some collaboration on this so we can really get a lot of ideas for utility. So it can be like a checklist. So what if you did something, maybe you just condensed some of the core things, like maybe like your 12 list, and you condensed it into like a checklist, maybe an infographic, right? What about doing a worksheet or workbook, right? Right? I see Shana like, right? Yeah, that's good, right? You can add that. Add like a worksheet or workbook, right? Hint, hint. Why can't you have your own version of the playbook, right? Your own workbook that when somebody comes in, this is everything that they need to do to gain clarity on the thing you actually want them to accomplish. Everybody here should have your own version of your workbook when somebody comes into your program. I mean, your own version of the playbook when somebody comes into your coaching program, right? But a worksheet or workbook, it can be some kind of, maybe it could be like some kind of cheat sheet, certain things that they need to kind of know, real quick, that they could just look up. Cheat sheets are good for like having people like people like to keep this handy. They like to, what's the best way to put it? They like to like post it. Meaning like they like to put it up. They might put it on the refrigerator, maybe something they can put on a wall, something that they can put on the bottom of the computer screen, where something that they can refer to very quickly. People love like quick things and cheat sheets and stuff like that. Okay. These are utilities. All right, let's switch it up. Why you can't give them a hotel stay? Maybe a night at a hotel, depending on what you offer, who your audience is. Why you can't, maybe they just need to get out of the house. Maybe you can have them stay a night at a hotel. I promise you, no other coaches is doing that. I can promise you.